over the scenario. Um, in terms of a probability matrix, I believe the person should have been found within a mile of the shoes. The lower areas, it basically would definitely have higher probability. The only problem is that's been canvassed over and over again to varying degrees. So now my scenario planning, so the ravines, these ravines, where I have the green markings, basically I've searched, that's where I've searched. The scenario that basically planning, to me it's unlikely, but in the absence, yes, the most likely places would be the lower, flatter ground, within 1 mile, 1.5 mile of the shoes, but that's basically, in my own opinion, that's basically clear. So one scenario, so using that same probability matrix, points of least resistance, and you can really only see this on a topo map. Sometimes Google Earth doesn't do it justice. Points of least resistance. Okay, so if the person was here, how would he most likely get funneled? So that's why I searched the ravines that you see marked in green. Could they go, basically, could they proceed north up the ridge and be funneled down? I think that is less likely. If they went up from the lesser resistance parts, least resistance, in my opinion, up to the ridge, and basically if they if if they drop down, it's possible. In my opinion, it's possible that the areas down below, basically points of least resistance, basically lower ravines, washes, basically carved by the force of water. For example, this could be a prime area that I'm going to essentially perform a sort of a parallel type of search. Um, basically, now that would leave a lot of gaps. So then on a separate day, I might try to close the gaps tighter based on prior tracks. Close up the gaps, close up the gaps, close up the gaps, close the gaps. Now go between the gaps, between the gaps, between the gaps, between the gaps, between the gaps. Okay, and then basically make it basically trying to get. Okay, it doesn't have, in my opinion, basically I'm not always doing, for example, okay, so if it's on flat ground, the flat ground, relatively flat ground, is where I sort of deploy my quote unquote the quote unquote perfect grid of a section. The flat ground would be, okay, more of a perfect grid. I do this. This is how I execute. I keep track of tracks. Okay, so okay, a pattern like this is gonna get nothing, absolutely nothing. You're gonna miss everything. Then pattern like this, pattern like this, pattern like this, and that's still missing a lot of spots. And then say on the third day, I execute only between the gaps, only between the gaps, only between the gaps. Okay, so this is just basically my own planning. Um, basically, yeah, I might canvas these areas to the west. That could be my next plan. That could be.